My name is Rachel Hagstrom, and I'm a writer for This Grit and Grace Life. And I wanted to talk to you about a recent article I wrote entitled, "Now is the Time to Ignite Your Confidence." So this article was spawned off an image that the Grit and Grace team put together and posted on their social media. And I'm going to read it for you because the words are really powerful. It says, "You created self-confidence by doing instead of procrastinating, doing instead of over-planning, doing instead of self-sabotaging, doing instead of complaining, doing instead of feeling sorry for yourself." So a lot to unpack there, right? And I'll have to be honest with you, when I first signed up to write this article, I started to panic and I immediately felt sort of like an imposter because I don't consider myself to be a woman who just exudes confidence all the time. But I have a history of listening to what I call the bully voice. And maybe you have your own version of this. But this is the voice that will tell me all the reasons I'm not cut out for the job. It's the voice that reminds me of all my fears and failures and setbacks, especially when there's a new opportunity on the horizon. So the bully voice was ramped up in high gear when I sat down to write this piece. But I wrote it for the woman who maybe does struggle with confidence. And if you do, I just want you to know that you are not alone. And even the most confident of women have areas in their lives where they feel shaky or they feel unsure of themselves, because this is all just a part of the human experience. It is possible for your self-confidence to grow. And a lot of times that is done by doing, in spite of what your feelings say, or in spite of what maybe your thoughts about yourself are. When you step out and do, when you don't listen to the voice of procrastination or to the shaming voice or to the voice that tells you you're not good enough, and when you step out and do it anyway, that's when that confidence in you starts to grow. For the woman who is struggling in the confidence department and wanting to grow in that area, there's a few things you could do to start off. And one of them is just by being really mindful and aware of the language that you use to talk to yourself. It's pretty usual that as women, we struggle with these debasing voices. And so being aware of what's at play and having words to sort of combat those thoughts is just a powerful way to just step into the confidence arena and have that grow within you. Also, making a list, writing down your gifts, your skill sets, writing about the times that you stepped out, even though you were fearful, and you stepped out and you did something new anyway. Those are just some good starting points with growing your confidence. Again, using kind language with yourself, recognizing what's at play behind some of the harmful language that you do use towards yourself. Making that list of just your gifts and abilities and having those printed out before you, reminding yourself of who your creator made you to be and just the beautiful way that he made you. So I hope this video encourages you, and I would so love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.